How do you reduce indirect manufacturing costs? This is the manufacturing major cost issue. Over 40% of manufacturing expense is indirect, i.e. not material and not labor used to process the material. It's quite likely that half of this expense is to pay people, necessary but not visibly adding value. Therein lies the conundrum. You can't do without them at all, but you can still deliver your product or service if they weren't there for the day. So why are they there? Some part of what they all do does have value, but how do you assess it? Activity-based costing looks for drivers in order to predict changes in cost when circumstances change. You can start with categories normally used for ABC: product, facility, batch, and volume related. But what we need here is a better breakdown to give a clearer picture. Here are some suggestions. You could go for market driven, so how many markets you're in, geographical or customer groups. You could have product group. Do you have groups of product lines? Do you have employee turnover issues? Is there a lot of management reporting going on? Do you have to support your employees on a daily basis with different things? The balance will be classified as facility based, in other words, what you pay for even when nothing's done. So let's take a look at an example with 9 cost centers having these budgets totaling 2,790 cost units. We break these down by apportioning percentages to the different drivers. You can usually get this information by interview. You don't have to be precise, it's the overall shape that matters more than exact figures. The objective is to try to single out areas to address. When you chart the values, you get this picture. The activity-based costing shows that the highest expense is incurred in product group and management reporting related activities, and further highlights the finance involvement in this. Do you have a head office on another continent, say, that wants reports about many things? To reduce your cost, you'll have to address this issue. Product group related figures are telling you the cost of product diversity in your factory and the likely cost of adding new product ranges to it. Note that solutions to these issues are not to be found within the departments that incur the expense, so applying budgetary constraints on the high spending departments will only cause stress. That's a quick look at how to highlight some issues that are driving indirect costs. Thank you for listening.